Don't go nowhere. Let me give you one. My lady. The sweetest one. I wanna touch you, baby. You're my lady, and I love you, girl. Ooh. Don't you get nowhere. I love you, I need you, I want you, babe.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me. And I am here today with your love messages, your love horoscope and astrology forecast for the month of June 2024. If you are a returning subscriber or a returning listener who is about to become a subscriber by hitting that subscribe button, right? Welcome back, and I have something I want to share with you guys really quickly. My love guidance is going to be changing now, so I'm no longer going to be doing bi-weekly love guidance because it is so in-depth and very, very thorough. It really is great, and it lasted, and it was good when it did last. I've been doing those for 1 year. And so now it is time to make a change. So we're just going to, this is an astrology, channel. So we're just going to focus on general astrological messages by sign. However, I'm going to throw in a little extra bonus for all of the love messages. Instead of doing them every 2 weeks, they will now be once a month. Okay. However, in that guidance that will be once a month, I am going to speak from a masculine and a feminine perspective. I think that it is very important because there are a lot of men who watch my readings, and I don't want to confuse them. And I don't want to make them feel like women when they're listening, because we do have a tendency as spiritual guides and readers on YouTube to make it seem like the messages are only directed for women. So I want to do it from two different perspectives, and also that'll be helpful for cross watchers. So if you guys are trying to watch for a specific zodiac sign and you want to know how that person is feeling that's under that specific zodiac sign, it'll be easier for you to weed through the messages and understand it better from which perspective. So I think that will be helpful, and that's the reason why we're cutting down to only once a month love horoscopes. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the messages for the month of June. Capricorn. Okay, these are your messages for June 2024. Capricorn, I'm going to start out with the feminine energy. Or if you guys are interested in a Capricorn feminine, then you can cross-watch this part, okay? So Capricorn feminine energy, June 2024. You guys are like a wish maker in June. Trying to make wishes, trying to really hope for something to come through in matters of the heart. Well, the good news is that something is going to pop off. Something is going to shake in the month of June. Something's going to happen. There is a possibility of it happening. One of your wishes will be granted. One of your small dreams or big dreams can come together, can come true in June. Things can align for you the way that you really wanted to align. And this could be something small. This could be something big, but something can come, something, right? One of the things you wanted. Now, the person that you're interested in, they feel like they are your twin flame. They're your twin soul. That's how they feel. They feel divinely guided to you. They feel like this entire connection is magical. They feel like there is a very, very strong energy between the two of you, and God had to lead them to you. That's how they feel. They have a lot of confidence about matching up with you in this type of way. The reason why is because this love has transformed their life. This love has transformed your life, possibly. but they know that a major change has occurred since they've been in your life. You guys tend to have souls that mirror each other. Whatever you're on, they're on. You could post something online, and I promise it's exactly what's already happening in their life. It's exactly what they had just talked about. It's exactly what they had just worn. You know, their clothes. You could post something and it could be in relation to the same thing they just had on, like a shirt that says something, right? You could post something online and it's exactly what they were working on creatively. Whatever it is that you do, they see your life is parallel to their life. This person notices such an intense soul connection with you, and they feel like, oh my God, this really is my person. They've noticed all of it since day one. So this is the reason why this person feels like they have to propose to you. They have to marry you. For some of you Capricorn feminines, you have a man out here feeling like you're wifey or the wife. Because wifey feels like they may call you wifey, or they may have ideas or thoughts about you being wifey, but it doesn't mean that they're ready for marriage yet. It can be that they just, they're going to commit to you. For others of you, it's the wife. Like, they're serious. They're really going to propose to you. They're really going to marry you. So it can go either way. It can be in a light way or a really deep way. But they feel like you and them are like two trees intertwined. You guys are connected for real. You guys, like, if they marry you, they feel like this is what all of their ancestors wanted. This is what their family wants to see. They feel like they'll do something good for all your ancestors if they marry you. And I think it's because you guys are deeply rooted in your cultures or your belief systems. Some of you may be deeply rooted when it comes to your values and traditions about family, about your legacy, about the timeline, about your culture, your heritage, your DNA. You guys are like pro whatever, right? You guys have a lot of pride about your grandparents watching you guys from heaven, seeing something beautiful come together. Like, there's just something about you guys that this person really does want to have you in their life, because they know that everybody's supporting this to happen. Like your ancestors. I keep hearing ancestors. This person's tuned into the ancestors as well. Like, this person knows a lot about who their ancestors are, or maybe they know some things about your bloodline. Some of you may have some really powerful ancestors, or they do, and they're just like, this is the person that I know my grandparents would love for me. I know if my grandmother was here, she would love this person for me. Like, it's something about that this person thinks about. And Capricorn, I feel like you are just going to give this person passion. Like, your love language in response to how they feel is to just give them so much passion. Showing them so much attention and love and soft caresses on the body, and genuine hugs and kisses and love. So I feel like you just want to give them so much love. I feel like you guys are touching them, either physically or in their heart space emotionally. But there's a lot of passion that you want to give. I think that you are ready to have an extraordinary experience with this person for sure. Honestly, it's like you both are going to be passionate with each other. Your person loves when you're romantic toward them, because when you're romantic and passionate toward them, it's like a flame. Like, it's like it gets heated between the two of you guys. There's a lot of passion and fire and desire between the two of you. And they look at this love with you as like a beautiful love story that's really actually happening. And you guys are the perfect souls to meet up and make this happen. I'm telling you, they're going to be very in tune with their grandparents and their great grandparents and their ancestors, because this is usually when a man taps into that type of energy, that means he's ready to marry a woman. And that's what I'm getting here, that some of you have somebody like really wanting to marry you for real. And so their family is coming to them because they know that this will make their family members proud. Like, this is what their grandparents always wanted for them, or this is what your grandparents always wanted for you, or what their mom always wanted. They feel like they hit the jackpot, like they finally have the right type of person. You know, like, this is somebody that all the family will be proud of. This will be the next big relationship, you know, relationships that people could idolize, a relationship that people could look up to. And especially because you guys are the same ethnicity is what I'm picking up for some of you. Not all of you. You guys could have an interracial connection, but I do pick up strongly the same heritage. The same ethnicity is what I'm picking up. And maybe this is someone who only dated outside of their race, but now they've decided to date you and you're the same as them. And maybe it's just like their family and everybody's just so happy that they finally decided to be with you, you know, is what I'm picking up here. I don't know, that's strange, but that's what I'm getting. I think that because this relationship is larger than life, because there's so many eyes on you guys, it does feel like a celebrity couple, or it feels like a couple that gets a lot of social media attention. A lot of people are watching this thing come together, and a lot of people may be aware that your person's getting ready to propose to you. So a lot of people know about your big moment before you know about it, is what I'm getting here. And that could be what is like making it bad in the situation, because so many people have access to see what is going on in this connection. There's a lot of people looking you guys up online. People are typing in your name on Instagram, and they're typing in their name on Instagram. People are finding you, people are finding them, people are going back and forth, toggling through your pages, looking at every response to everything. Because I think what's happening is that people can see that you guys are about to be in a very serious relationship or a deeper connection. People can see it. So a lot of people are paying attention to this. So what this person may not know, and what is hiding here from them, is that you are following a divine vision. Like, this, what this person doesn't know is that everything that they're doing right now, meaning like them wanting to marry you and them wanting to take you serious, or maybe them proposing to you or something, whatever it is that they're committing to with you, this is a part of your vision. This is not only a part of your vision, but this is a part of the vision that God always had for you and them. It's like God already said you are going to be with him before you guys were born. Before you guys were born, it was like, these two go together. Let's put them out there and see what happens. Let's just bring them into the world, set up these different obstacles and scenarios for them to find each other. And then when they find each other, let's see what's going to happen. And let's just watch this story unfold, no matter how hard it gets. Let's just watch this story unfold to see how they make it to each other in the end, and like actually do it. Like, this is what it feels like. It feels like two people that were preordained to be together regardless to anything that could possibly happen in real life. So I think you guys need to just, get out of your own way. This person needs to get out of their own way. Capricorn, you need to think positively as well as them. You guys both need to stay focused, because guess what? this is actually a wish come true for a lot of you. This is actually a person who really does see you in this way. Now, even if they're not proposing to you in June, or even if there's no marriage in June, the idea is there in this person's mind when it comes to you. All right. Okay, so Capricorn masculines. Okay, masculine Capricorns, you guys are, all this marriage stuff is coming up. You guys are seeing behind the veil here. So if there is a female that you are dealing with, you're seeing beyond the veil that she wears, meaning that you look into her eyes, you can see her soul. So you can see into a person's soul when you look into their eyes. So it's like something about this tells you that she may not be as 100% certain about you as you are about her, right? But you don't run away from it. You just feel like maybe she doesn't feel as certain about you because maybe in the past you have been a little controlling. Maybe you were trying to control the outcome too soon, or you were going a little too hard with trying to know what she wanted and what, where was it going with her. And then it kind of made her feel uncertain because maybe she felt like, why aren't you just going with the flow? Why aren't you just understanding that if I'm here for a reason, and let's just go with the flow and see how this is going to end up. But maybe some of you, before you decided to invest more of yourself into her, you probably wanted to know all the answers right away. But that's not the way a woman would love someone. I feel like most women would, make an agreement to be with you and then let it all play out naturally, right? Because who knows the answer for the end in the beginning. So she just kind of got a little weary or worried about you because it was just like, well, why does he want to know everything today? Aren't we supposed to just be doing this? And in the meantime, just treat me right, So that could be, how she felt from her perspective. And she feels like all the answers you're looking for with her is in the details. She's the kind of woman that's been showing you exactly what she wants. She's been very precise with you. She's been analytical with you. She has very good analytical abilities. This can be someone with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And this is especially if it's their Moon or their Venus and it's in Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. She has a very analytical approach to love. It's like she's a make it make sense person when it comes to love. She is a does this work or does this not work when it comes to love. She is good at being precise about what she wants, as well as creating some type of order in love relationships. She knows how to do that because she'll analyze everything so that if any problems come up, she'll know exactly what to do in order to heal herself or the situation, depending on what needs to be done. Like, she's a what needs to be done type of person. So in her mind, she may be looking at you, Capricorn, in June, like, okay, the Capricorn is saying he's serious about me, but what have you done, or what are you going to do to show me that you're serious? Like, that's what I mean. It's a person who's like, I've shown you through my actions what I expect of you, so I shouldn't have to have a conversation with you about what I expect from you if I'm showing you. Is that type of person. It does seem like she just does not want to be led astray by anybody. She's someone who doesn't want to be led astray. She's trying to avoid temptation, and she's trying to stay focused on her path, is what I'm picking up here. So with you, she's taking caution. She doesn't want to be caught up in an illusion. She may even create illusions for you because she's trying to protect her heart. And it's not that she doesn't trust you or doesn't want to be with you. It's just that you have, like, she has a little issue with you trying to have her give you everything today. It's just, it feels like that. And even if that's not your intentions, it feels like that to her. Like, well, damn, what are you saying? You keep saying you want this or you need this, and I can't do all of this in one day. I can't give you the final outcome in one day. We have to actually, love is a process. It's a journey. Like, let's just be in love. It's like that. But you want her to be here right now with you. You want her in your life now. Like, you don't want to keep waiting. You don't want to prolong the situation. You don't want this to be taken all day. You're like, come on, I need you to be at my house tonight, or I need you to be here with me right now. I need your answers right now. I need you to let me know today. What are you trying to do? And it's just confusing because in her mind, she's like, haven't I been showing you what I'm trying to do? That's why I'm always around, or that's why I always pick up the phone. That's why I always text you back fast. Like, it's somebody that's just like, I've been showing you what I want. But for you as a Capricorn, is like you need some type of reassurance. It's like you need some type of reassurance. So, the thing that you and this person have in common in June is that you both follow your gut. You both get these gut instincts about each other and also about what to do in situations. And so you're both really good at following your gut instincts. And that's a good thing about you and this person. You both can make certain decisions and make certain moves in this connection based on how you both feel, and you just do it. So that's working between you and this person. That's working. But what's not working is that you both sometimes feel love bombed by each other. And I take that as you both think you're gassing up each other's heads. Like, you both think that, like, you may think they're just telling you what you want to hear, and they think you're just telling them what you want to hear. So it's like, but it's like, it's not that. But sometimes you both think that. It's like, oh, she's just telling me what I want to hear. Or she's just telling me she loves me because I told her first. But I feel like that's not really true. But she sees you the same way. Oh, he's just saying sweet stuff because he thinks I want to hear that. You guys do that to each other, but that's not really it. I feel like you guys are just following those instincts to say nice things to each other, or to show each other some type of like nice, sweet things. But you both feel like you're just like gassing up each other's heads. But what's hiding, what she doesn't know, Capricorn masculine, is that when you tell her certain things about what you want, or what you think of her, or how you feel about her, or what you think about her, that's your confession. That's your confession. Like, that's your truth. Like, you're really exposing your truth to her. You're really telling her all the things that she really, really wanted to know. You actually are telling her exactly what she wants to know. That's actually your truth, and that's something that she doesn't realize. She thinks you're just love bombing her, but that's your real truth. So if you have revealed certain things to her, like, so let's say for instance, you said, maybe it was just like an intimate night or something, or a date, and you were like, you know, I'm gonna marry you, right? Or like, or you're my wifey or something. She thinks you just love bombing her, like, yeah. That's just what men say, that's just what men say when you want what you want. But really, that was your real life confession. Like, that was you trying to test the waters and see how would she respond to that. Because that's really how you feel. That's really what you want to do. You do want to marry her. You do have, like, you have so much respect for her and so much, like, positive energy toward her. And you see her in such a good light. And you're like, I do want to marry her for her. I'm thinking about it. But she thinks you're just saying it just to say it. But that's not it. That's your confession. That's your way of exposing the truth. Even if it's either in a playful way or it's in a way where it just comes out of the blue. That's your way of telling the truth. That's your way of saying exactly what's on your heart. So ultimately, it sounds good. It's just that you guys are not taking each other too seriously about certain things, but it's serious. All right, and that's all I have. God bless.